Alright guys, wow. I just had to redo this whole intro because the freaking Dodgers just got Yu Darvish. So we'll wait. That'll be the ending. Hopefully by then, this video, hopefully by then we'll get the who they traded for. If not, I'll update you guys in the comment section below on who they got, or maybe you guys can just fill it in. But wow, I want to say there was only about 2 position players traded today. I know Tim Beckham just went. I'm not going to add that in. He went to the Orioles. Both, I mean, the Rays don't need him anymore since they got Hechavarria. And then the Orioles, I don't think they're making the playoffs, so I don't really know why that whole deal went down. But then we had the Adam Rosales trade, which we'll jump into that right now. I'm just interested that it was mostly starting pitchers. Last year we had a whole bunch of position players and pitching, so this is interesting. Honestly, I don't know where to begin. We're gonna go ahead and see what happens. I don't know. This was just crazy for me. I love the MLB trade deadline, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as exciting for me. There was only 2 big deals that went down today. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into one of the deals now. So the Diamondbacks get Adam Rosales. This was like a couple hours ago. This deal honestly was just good because they, I believe it was Chris Owens just got injured yesterday with a dislocated finger or something like that. It was something in his hand. He got hit with a pitch. Honestly, Adam Rosales is a great player. He can play shortstop, second base. I think he can play an outfield position too. Solid overall utility player that can help the Diamondbacks because they are #1 in NL wildcard standings. And the Rockies did get better too, so I think it was a good idea. They made another trade, which we'll get into later in the video. But good, solid trade for the Diamondbacks, who only really gave up a minor league pitcher in Jefferson Mejia. So, yeah, decent trade for the Diamondbacks all around in this one. And the A's just got another minor leaguer, which we all know they did a lot more today. But the next trade is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays trade for... They traded Francisco Liriano. This deal is good for the Astros. They didn't get the starting pitcher that I think they needed. They didn't get a big impact reliever, but Francisco Liriano's done starting in MLB, I feel like. The dude last year in the playoffs had a solid postseason run out of the bullpen. I think that's where he's going to go, and I think that's where they said he's going to go. Now, the Blue Jays side of things get back Nori Aoki, who is a solid major league player, and also get back Teoscar Hernandez. Some say that this guy's going to be a great MLB player. Some say he's going to be like a utility backup player. So, some people high on this for the Blue Jays. I mean, I'm a Blue Jays fan, and if Hernandez can turn out to a player he is, okay, cool. But I think Naoki is where we are because I feel like Jose Bautista might go on waivers. He's just not having a good season. And Naoki can slot right into an outfield position once, or if Jose Bautista does end up leaving through waivers. So this is an interesting deal for both sides. And I feel like the Astros probably going to get to the World Series. That's who I have coming out of the AL for me is the Houston Astros, even though they didn't get that impact starting pitcher like a lot of people thought they were going to, but they got a good, solid reliever. Now, this happened yesterday, but the Royals did trade for outfielder Melky Cabrera. He's played for them before. The White Sox will get back right-handed starting pitcher A.J. Puckett and left-handed starting pitcher Andre Davis. Davis was 13th. Puckett's 22 in the Royals' top prospects. Now, Melky, so far this season, has got a 2.95 average, 13 home runs, and 56 RBIs. The Royals are 54 and 48. I think they're either half game in front of the Indians or half game back, and I believe they might be in the wild card. So that is decent. I think it's just I said this in the original video. I think it's crazy to see everybody thought before the All-Star break the Royals they're trading everybody. Now they added a piece, and before that, too, I think they added a couple of starting pitchers. It was interesting to see the Royals actually picking up players instead of selling players. So, yeah, interesting deal there. The White Sox, I mean, 2 years down the line, they are going to be insanely good. I think they just made an overall just insane prospects the last year. I mean, with the winter meetings and now the trade deadline, they're picking up a couple of prospects. This is just interesting altogether. So, yeah, I know it's crazy. So now we're going to get into the Colorado Rockies. They pick up Jonathan Lucroy for a player to be named later. Lucroy is batting a career low with 242 average. In this month, only a 167. But the Rockies have the lowest WAR among catchers in baseball. I think they rank one of the lowest in everything with catchers in baseball. So this was just a good deal altogether. I don't know who the Rangers are getting back, but I guess it's somebody good, I guess. I have no idea. But the Rockies getting the player that they needed, and they're second in the wild card. I don't think they're going to give up that spot this late in the season. But who knows? So interesting and good deal for the Rockies, and who knows what the Rangers are going to get. And overall, what are they getting back for Udovers? But hopefully we can get to that later. It's just insane. So, yeah, let's get into our next deal of the trade deadline. So Addison Reed goes to the Boston Red Sox. New York only trading one player today, I believe. Yeah, one player today. They're not nowhere near going to get into the playoffs. So Boston now. I mean, are you kidding me? You set him up behind Craig Kimbrell, and they already added Carson Smith and Tyler Thornburg in the offseason. I don't know what they're doing in the bullpen now, but Boston Red Sox could make a decent run in the playoffs. Now the Mets got back, let's see what they got back. Right-hander Callahan, Steven Nogosek, and Gregerson Batista. Callahan has a 3.21 ERA and 56 strikeouts between AA and AAA. Batista and Stefan were both in Class A on the season, so solid deal for the Red Sox in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think about what the Mets got back. Let me know down in the comment section below. Now the biggest deal of the day. Well, we'll wait and see what the Rangers got back for Darvish, but Sonny Gray finally leaves the Oakland Athletics. A lot of people believe the Athletics are finally full in the big rebuild that they've been saying, and the Yankees, I believe they're up on the Red Sox, or they're both like a game and a half back or whatever. Good deal. Yankees, they needed something, and to slot him in there with Jaime Garcia, CC Sabathia, and Tanaka, it's just a solid thing for them right now. But the Athletics are getting back Dustin Fowler. I don't know how I said Flower, but Jorge Mateo, and James Kaplan. Fowler out with a knee surgery, so he's not going to be in there this season. Capillarian down with Tommy John. And some say Mateo is probably the big key for this. He's probably like one of the fastest people in the minor leagues or top prospects. So this is interesting. Yankees got their guy, and the Athletics got some more prospects. So what do you guys think about this deal down in the comment section below? Excuse me, Yankees fans. What are y'all thinking right now? You added Jaime Garcia, and you added Todd Frazier, and now Sonny Gray. Here we go, guys. I don't know. Maybe the Yankees go far in the playoffs. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below on this insane deal. So the Blue Jays traded another reliever, basically. They trade Joe Smith, who's had a solid year. And in return, they get back Thomas. Can't say his last name. I'm sorry. Starts with a P. Go my best shot here. Poeni. I'm sorry, I can't say his last name. And then second baseman, Samad Taylor. Thomas is averaged, basically has a 2.62 ERA in AA. And Taylor is with a 10th round pick and half a season in single A. So, Blue Jays get back some more minor leaguers. And Cleveland Indians, that bullpen, I don't want to mess with them in the playoffs. That's insane bullpen now, adding in Joe Smith. I believe he's played for the Indians before. I might be wrong there, but I'm a Blue Jays fan. Like the deal. We're not making the playoffs. Why not get some minor leaguers back? And the Indians, oh my gosh, they might go back to the World Series, but I really do feel like it's going to be the Astros making the World Series. But who knows? The freaking Rangers have an insane bullpen. Like, oh, are you kidding me? So the Angels, along with Tony Watson, they did get Cingrani, and they gave up Scott Van Slyke for one of those players. I know I haven't looked at all this, but I do know Tony Watson did go to the Dodgers along with Yu Darvish and along with Cingrani. They are on pace to win 100 or something games. Honestly, I feel like they can finally get to the World Series. You slot in Yu Darvish along with Clayton Kershaw, insane. I don't want to face him. Now you bring in Tony Watson and Cingrani to go in the bullpen along with Kenley Jansen. No, I don't want any part of the Dodgers if I'm any National League team. That is insane. They've got... I want to know... I'll probably look it up and put it in the comment section. Who all they got or who all they gave up for these 3 players. I'll let you guys know in the comment section. Or maybe an update video in the morning. I have not decided yet, but... the Dodgers making some major strides, and honestly, I feel like they probably will go to the World Series. Now the Diamondbacks pick up another player in David Hernandez. He played for the Diamondbacks before. The Angels will be getting back Luis Madero. He has a short season in Single A. He's gone 4-2 with a 5.69 ERA. Like I said before, the Diamondbacks are first in the wild card in the National League. Honestly, I like their team. They've got a solid team. David Hernandez has had a good season with the Angels. I'm surprised the Angels didn't trade off Bud Norris as well. He's had a good year as a closer. I don't know what his market was, but maybe he could get traded. You know, the Yu Darvish thing happened after the 4 p.m. deadline. Well, it got announced. So did the next trade we're about to discuss. But the Diamondbacks, I feel, could make, probably win the wild card. I don't know. It's interesting to see what happens with all this, but yeah. What do you guys think about the deal down in the comment section below? Let me know your thoughts. So the Nationals have traded for reliever Brandon Kinsler. I said this when they acquired Ryan Madson and Sean Doolittle. They needed to. They had another reliever in there, and he's a pretty good. I mean, Brandon Kinsler is good. They only gave up. I think the Nationals only gave up reliever Tyler Watson. So I don't know how good he was, but this is a good deal for the Nationals. Like I said, the Nationals and Dodgers are the teams that I think could be in the National League Championship Series. This is, hey, I don't know, the Nationals getting better. Like, everybody thought they should. The Nationals are a great team. And now I just want to get into the deal that I feel like is the biggest of the day. Nationals get a good reliever. They've added great bullpen help now. Let's get into what the Dodgers did. So the Rangers will get back in the Dodgers deal. Second baseman / outfielder Willie Calhoun looks to be the headliner. So then also they get the other 2 pieces are right hand pitcher AJ Alexei and infielder Brandon Davis. Now, for Yu Darvish, I think those are pretty good top prospects now. They're both all in the Dodgers' 30 top prospects. Willie Calhoun's supposedly supposed to be a pretty good player. I don't know exactly what they rank on the Dodgers system, but I know they're pretty high. So the Dodgers, though, they get the slot Yu Darvish behind Clayton Kershaw. And I said this before, they're going to the World Series. If not, I don't even know what to say anymore. But just insane deal. What do the Yu Dodgers fans think about the haul that they had to give up for Yu Darvish? Do you think that it was too much or it was not enough, in which you guys should be happy about? But it's interesting. So with that being said, I think there was a couple of more random trades throughout the day. I think we'll probably get into them now, but Willie Calhoun, I just see now, is a 69th overall prospect out of MLB.com. So, pretty good. Dodgers got back a good haul. So, let's talk about a couple of the trades that were not in this recap real quick. So, one other trade is the Phillies trade Benoit to the Pirates. Like I said, the Rays trade Tim Beckham to the Orioles. Now, one of the players in the Cingrani deal is Scott Van Slyke, which I think I mentioned that already. Yeah, all of them are done deals now. I think the overall winners of the deadline, even though the Yankees got back Sonny Gray, I'm going to say the Dodgers. Tony Watson, Cingrani, and Yu Darvish is insane. my winner for the day is the Dodgers. Now, the Yankees did get back a great player in Sonny Gray. So who do you think won the trade deadline? It wasn't as shocking, as crazy as last year's, but it was interesting as the fact that there was a lot of pitchers that were traded, not a lot of position players. I think it was 2. So with that being said, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching.